Good morning, YouTube. Today is a really exciting day for a zillion reasons, not the least of which that I get to take this tape off and start to bond with my scars and do scar care. I'm going to quickly take these off, let you have a good look at them. I'm going to take a really good shower. You'll get to see them again, and then I'm going to be putting on today, this morning, Mederma Advance Scar Guard. So I'll check in with you after, but I'm gonna show you what's going on. I am 3 weeks, 2 days post-op. These are the nipples. Here, I'll get you a closer look here. They're still going through a lot of changes, so they're looking rough. I know from afar they look, oh, they're totally fine, but when you look up close, they've got a lot of healing to go, but they are getting pinker. So, alright, here we go. So, it's not hurting to take it off, but I'm just going to be super careful. And they put this on with a special glue that has a really bizarre, pungent smell that I don't really know how to describe. The tape, as you can see, was already falling off, which it should as it's healing. Wow. This is the first time I'm like really seeing the scars fully, mostly clean, healed at this point. It's really exciting. I mean, it's honestly absurd how thin it is. It's not even red. It's like a little red here, but that's really just because of an overlap irritation with bandages. And believe it or not, those were sensitive care. Curad Band-Aid bandages covering my nipples, but I just have ultra sensitive skin. So wow. Oh my god, I mean, this is why I have these little dog ears, because I wanted to have really, really thin scars. They're going down already. They get smaller every single day, and if she needs to, she'll snip them and, make this flatter. I'm still pretty swollen, so, it's only been just over 3 weeks. So I'm really happy with how those came out now. I just have to make sure that I take care of them, get them as faded as possible, make sure I'm not stretching them. I hope that these lines here sort of go away and eventually these will get flat. Wow, that's crazy. There is some glue. As you can see, that's what this sort of black stuff and this, it's like scars. So I need to go in the shower now and clean those up, but I will check in with you in a minute. I'm really happy. Oh my god. Alright, I'll check in a minute, guys. Hey guys, so we're back. I'm showered. This is what everything looks like clean. I'll give you a close-up now. It is apparently very difficult to get that glue off, so I did what I could, but it's probably going to take a few more showers because I'm just nervous to be gentle. Again, this is just irritation from bandages, so that will all go away. It has nothing to do with the scars, which are practically skin color. I mean, I just really can't believe how thin they are, so kind of in a rush today. So I'm going to do my scar care, starting with Mederma Advance. So it says, should be applied evenly and gently rubbed in a scar once a day for 8 weeks on new scars and once a day for 3 months on existing scars. Kind of like that. Wow, it's actually really soothing to do that. And I feel like it's so much easier to believe that my surgery happened now that I'm gonna be able to take care of them. So, Scar Guard Hey guys, so that actually dried pretty quickly. I'm just re-sanitizing and gonna apply the ScarGuard. Yeah, I mean basically by the time I was putting on underwear, pants, shoes, socks, obviously, dry. So, little mini unboxing here. So, looks like they're example of not the greatest packaging. For whatever reason, they put the top and the brush separate. Why is it in layer? But you know what I didn't do? I did not put Mederma on my nipples, which I am allowed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I think Mederma said once a day for 8 weeks. I don't know exactly for how many weeks ScarGuard. I've heard from a lot of people 6 weeks. But I will read more of the instructions at a later point because I'm in a rush, and I will do a separate video on scar care anyway, so I will be right back and I'll get the Mederma and show you how much I put on my nipples. Be back. Alright. So. Whoops. Sorry guys for that interruption. My phone got filled up. I just put the Mederma on my nipples, and I was saying that you want to put a very thin layer on the nipple. You don't want to oversaturate because then it's not going to properly heal. You want it to be able to peel, and yeah. What's up guys? I'm back. It's the evening, after 10 a little bit. I just cleaned off the flakiness left over from the first day of ScarGuard. My scars are already feeling softer. Tonight I'm going to do something different. I realize that I can't really, after now reading instructions properly to all the products I bought, I can't really interchange them a lot right now, so I think what I'm going to do is Mederma first in the morning, then ScarGuard. ScarGuard technically is supposed to be used twice a day, but instead I'm going to be using the Nugel silicone strips, which were recommended by my nurse practitioner, and they've kind of been all the rage. I've been hearing a lot about silicone strips, so I'm going to leave those on, and I'm going to put those on now. And on my nipples, since Mederma says clearly to use it once a day, I don't really want to mess with that. I'm going to try vitamin E oil on my nipples. Just like a very tiny amount. Okay, so they recommend that you clean off your scars, and I did that anyway, and you let it dry, which I did. So I'm going to attempt to open this impossible packaging. Alright. So it comes in strips like this. These are reusable. Apparently, you know, last a couple weeks. So hopefully, because it's expensive, it'll just re-stick. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, let's see here. wow, that feels kind of nice. It feels like really protected and sticks on pretty easily. It's definitely like a thick kind of gel that you can't really feel. I mean, I'm pretty numb on my scar. Just starting to get a little bit feeling on it. And this is kind of like a nice cloth. We're just gonna cut a small piece there. So if you can see, like, it's, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's the cloth side and this, like, clear tape. Not so bad for first try. I would like to close the gap entirely, obviously. But that's pretty close. So I'm going to do the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back, and this is what it looks like when they're both on. It does seem really hard to kind of close that gap there, but I got it pretty good. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this. Hopefully it stays on overnight. It's hot summer, so I'm not going to put anything on over it.